Today I'm going to take you through a 20-minute full body calisthenics workout you can do as a follow along with me using your body weight and a resistance band to build strength and muscle. We're going to kick this off with a brief warm-up consisting of 4 movements, 40 seconds each, linking one straight into the other. So we're going to start with some band overheads. So we're going to take a relatively thin band and we're going to get the shoulders moving. Going over, tapping your glutes, coming back round. Try and minimize the amount you need to stretch the band, but it's absolutely fine for it to stretch apart as it comes over the head. If you're finding it too easy, just shuffle your hands in a little bit closer, and it'll make it more challenging. And if you're finding it too intense, just shuffle your hands a little bit wider on the band. We're going to link this straight into some inchworms. Get rid of the band, you're going to hinge at the hip, walk out into that high plank position with straight arms and straight legs. Try and inch all the way back to touching your toes. Don't worry if you need a little leg bend. Try and start off with a flat back hinge. If you can't reach the floor, allow some flexion. If you still can't reach the floor, you can allow a slight leg bend. But try and minimize that leg bend, because the more you bend your legs, the less you'll feel that hamstring stretch. Okay, we can drop to the knees. We're gonna go cat-cow. And then a thread the needle T-spine rotation, left side reach under, left side reaches up. Then another cat-cow, so hunch, arch, right side reaches under, right side reaches up, and repeat. So cat-cow, thread the needle with the left under, left up, get into some wrist clocks. So you're going to be walking your hands from 12 o'clock round, keep going around that clock face, leaning into the stretch slightly each time you replace your hands. You can go past 12 o'clock in the center, facing your hands in, not putting too much pressure into it, but feeling a stretch on each hand placement. Okay, let's get ready for the workout. We're going to be doing 6 exercises, doing 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off for 3 rounds in total. I'll give you some beginner options, I'll give you some more advanced options. We're going to start it off with some classic push-ups. Now, if you can't do a push-up, I'd like you to try doing negative only push-ups. And if you find that a little bit too difficult, you could do kneeling. The negative only means you just lower control and reset off the knees. But let's get ready to go. I want your hips and chest to be coming down together and up together in sync. Elbows shouldn't be flaring out horizontally too wide. They should be pulled back slightly towards the pockets. They don't have to be fully tucked in, but they definitely shouldn't be flaring out. Imagine the crease of your elbows is facing forwards towards your fingertips. And then pull your elbows back towards your pockets slightly. Okay, let's do a horizontal pull. This is where we're going to get a band involved. I'm going to use a slightly thicker band for this one. You're going to hook it around your feet. You're going to posture upright, straighten your legs as much as you can or need to. We're going to horizontally row, engage in the back muscles, briefly come forwards, straight back into it. We're going to hold that contraction for a moment every rep. Now I am going to fully straight arms, but I'm not going to spend any time in that straight arm position because we're losing tension there. So we're going to try and increase time under tension by spending more time with the band stretched. Try not to lean back, try and stay bolt upright if you can. Okay, let's get the legs involved. We're going to do a reverse Nordic. Now I do recommend doing this banded if you find it challenging. You can hook the band around a rack, a heavy dumbbell, a kettlebell, and hold on to it. But you can do it without. Just be careful not to go too far on your first few reps whilst we're warming up into it. So you're going to lean back and then pushing off the tops of your feet and shins, you're going to bring yourself back upright. We're trying to keep a straight line from knee to shoulder. You can bring your arms out for some counterbalance. As you get more confident, you can go deeper into it, but keep your glutes engaged. If you can tense your glutes together, that means that you're probably not bending your hips. As I said, banded, it'll allow you to get a bigger range of motion. Okay, let's get some posture muscles working. I'm gonna grab my slightly thinner band for this one. We're gonna lie prone on the floor, minimize the lower back engagement by keeping the chest and head down. We're gonna do a lift with an I shape and then bring the band behind your head into a W. A little tip for the next set of those. If you find it hard, go wider on the band. If you find it easier, bring your hands narrower. We're gonna flip over now. You could either do the reverse plank with a march added in, or you could just do the reverse plank hold. The march is gonna be a little bit more advanced. Alternating legs, trying to maintain that hip height the whole time. You'll feel hamstring tension up the back of the straight supporting leg. Shoulder blades pinned back and down, proud chest. Working the posterior chain, up the calves, the hamstrings, the glutes, the upper back. Okay, next we're going to do a hollow hold. Now if you struggle to brace the full hollow, you can do a half hollow. There'll be a beep at the 20-second mark if you're doing the half hollow to switch your legs around. If you're doing the full hollow, just ignore that half-time beep. The goal is to keep your lower back pressed flat to the floor, head and shoulders slightly off. Okay, take a quick 30-second break. There's one round done. We've got 3 rounds in total, so there's 2 more to go. Get ready for those push-ups. Maybe you're doing the negatives, maybe you're doing the kneeling. Put a slight pelvic tilt to the glutes engaged, tucked under, hips and chest trying to be in sync with one another. let's do the opposite movement. So that's chest, shoulders and tricep. This is back and bicep. I'm going to double my bands up, holding both to give me a little bit extra resistance on this pull. Straighten the legs almost all the way out, posturing upright. That's definitely harder with these. I'll put a link in the video description to the bands I'm using, because these have been really good. They've not frayed and they've not snapped like a lot of cheaper bands that I've tried in the past. It is an affiliate link, but I do genuinely like them and it'll help me out using those. Okay, let's go for those reverse Nordics. If you're struggling with a little bit of pressure because you're not very flexible in your shins, you could put an additional towel underneath your shins to get rid of that gap, and it'll make you feel a bit more comfortable. Okay, onto that band I to W. So if you can, you're going to do a little lift in that I shape and then transition, bringing the band behind your head, making a W shape with your arms. The wider you go with the band grip, the easier it's going to be. Onto that reverse plank position, either doing a hold or adding in the march if you can. Onto the hollow hold or half hollow. The half hollow is just going to have one knee into the chest. It makes it slightly easier to maintain lower back contact with the floor.
If you're looking to take your training to another level, my TPT studio has a wide variety of structured follow-along series you won't find on YouTube. It also includes workout plans to develop strength and calisthenics skills, as well as nutrition advice and a supportive community chat where I can answer your training questions. If you're ready to level up and want to find out more, follow the link in this video's description after the workout.
Onto that horizontal banded row. Reverse Nordics. Grabbing the thinner band for that I raise into W raise behind the head. Reverse march or the hold. and finishing up the workout with this hollow hold or the half hollow. And that's it, that's the workout complete. But don't go anywhere. If you want to join me for another video, why not try this cool down stretch here if you're ready to finish. If you want to keep working out with me, I'll link another workout here. If you want to get some bands, there's a link in the description, alongside a link to my TPT studio, which has a wider variety of follow along workouts and much more. See you again soon.